On a cold morning in February 1954, a young woman was given a mission. She was handed a briefcase and told it contained a high-powered incendiary device, a bomb. Her instructions were simple: take it to a public restroom, meet a stranger, and use the code word New York. She did exactly as she was told. She was a perfect operative. But there was a problem. She wasn't a spy. She was a test subject in a program called Project Artichoke. When she returned to the lab and was awakened from her trance, she was shown the same briefcase. She looked at it with total confusion. She had no memory of the bomb, the stranger, or the trip. Her mind had been wiped clean. For years, stories like the Hypnotic Courier were dismissed as urban legends, but then the receipts surfaced. This is MKULTRA Subproject 49, 88 pages of bureaucratic evidence that show exactly how the CIA tried to automate the human mind. To pull this off, the CIA needed a front. They used the Geschichte Foundation to funnel nearly $400,000 in today's money into the University of Denver. The university thought they were funding medical research. The CIA knew they were building a factory for human programming. If you want to know what a brainwashing lab looks like, look at page 62. The inventory list is chilling. First, we see a Deceptograph. This is an early lie detector. In the artichoke experiments, they used this to prove the amnesia was real. If the machine showed the subject was telling the truth when they said, "I don't remember," the experiment was a success. Next, one Instructograph. This is a 1950s machine that taught Morse code using clicking mechanical tapes. Why was it here? Because the CIA wasn't just using talk therapy. They were trying to upload secret codes and instructions into the subconscious mind while subjects were asleep or in a trance. And then there's the most haunting item on the list: one student electronic stimulator. In the 1950s, this was a device used to deliver controlled electric shocks. Why does a hypnosis study need a shock machine? Because the CIA wanted to see if they could condition a human being through pain. Or, even more terrifying, if they could use hypnosis to make a person immune to pain. In one memo, the lead researcher, Dr. Alden Sears, described the ultimate goal. He claimed he could train a subject to create his own world and be happy in it, even if they were being held in a very small place, which was extremely filthy. On the surface, it sounds like a way to survive a prisoner of war camp, but in reality, it was about total isolation. If the CIA can control the internal world you live in, you aren't a person anymore. You are a tool. Project Artichoke gave them the proof of concept. The woman with the briefcase who forgot everything. Subproject 49 gave them the hardware, the shock machines, and the automated tapes. Together, these documents reveal a window into a time when the US government viewed the human soul as just another piece of equipment to be programmed, tested, and wiped clean. The question isn't whether they could do it in 1954. The question is, what have they learned in the 70 years since?